My dad forgot I existed the day he remarried, so I stopped reminding him and disappeared the morning I turned 18. He didn't notice for 5 days. My dad married Cassidy when I was 11. She had a son, Briggs, who was 9. For the first few months, my dad tried to include me. Family dinners, weekend trips, game nights. Then Briggs started calling him dad and something shifted and never shifted back. Briggs was loud and athletic and wanted attention constantly. My dad loved it. He coached Briggs's baseball team, built a batting cage in the backyard, drove to travel tournaments 3 states away. I played cello. My dad came to 1 recital in 6 years. He left during intermission because Briggs had a stomachache and didn't come back. When I was 13, my dad took Briggs to a pro baseball game. I found out from Cassidy's Facebook. When I asked why I wasn't invited, he said it was a boys' trip and I could come next time. There was never a next time. Dinner became a thing that happened without me. They ate at 5:30. I had cello practice until 6. Nobody adjusted the schedule. Nobody saved me a plate. I'd come home and make cereal while their dishes sat in the sink. My 15th birthday, my dad handed me a $50 gift card to a bookstore at the kitchen counter. Unwrapped. Happy birthday, bud. No dinner, no cake. Briggs got a surprise party that year. 30 kids, a DJ, and a custom jersey. I started working at a library at 16. $12 an hour, quiet and invisible. I took every shift and opened a bank account at a different branch. In 14 months, I saved $4,600. I told my dad I was saving for college. He said that's smart, and went back to watching Briggs's game film. Junior year, I found a diesel mechanics program in Wyoming, starting 2 weeks after my 18th birthday. Room and board included. Applied, got accepted, told no one. Senior year, I moved things out piece by piece. Books in my backpack, clothes in a gym bag dropped at my friend Orla's house. My cello went last. I told my dad I was lending it to a friend. He said cool. My room looked emptier every week. Cassidy noticed once. She said it looks bigger in here. I said decluttering. She said good for you and walked away. 2 weeks before I left, my grandmother Nell called. My mom died when I was 7. Grandma Nell was the only person who asked real questions. When I told her I was leaving, she went quiet. Then she said your mother would understand. She mailed me an envelope, a photo of my mom holding me the day I was born, and a note she'd written when she was sick. It said, I hope you find people who make you feel like you belong somewhere, not people who make room for you as an afterthought. I read it in my car in the library parking lot and sat there until my shift started. The morning I turned 18, I was packed by 5. I looked at the fridge. Photos of Briggs at every age, baseball trophies on the shelf, a family calendar with games marked in red. My name wasn't on it. I left my key on the counter and walked out. Grandma Nell wired bus money. I arrived in Wyoming 31 hours later with 1 duffel and the photo of my mom. My dad didn't call for 5 days. When he finally texted, it said, hey bud, haven't seen you around. You staying at a friend's? I said I moved out. He said, what do you mean? Where? I said Wyoming. He called. I let it ring. He texted, you can't just leave without telling anyone. I typed back, you didn't notice for 5 days. That tells you everything. He didn't respond. That was 4 months ago. I'm halfway through the diesel program. I'm good at it. My hands are always greasy and I sleep better than I have in years. Grandma Nell calls every Sunday and tells me about my mom. I put the photo on my nightstand next to a small cactus Orla mailed me with a note that said, even tough things need a little attention. My dad texted once more last month. He said Briggs misses you. I didn't reply. Briggs doesn't miss me. Briggs barely knew my name. My dad just needed someone to say it to. My dad forgot I existed the day he remarried.